Good morning. It is Dr. Marcia. I'm your Master Destiny Life Coach, and this is day 3 of the 14-day accountability challenge. And I decided to kind of open it up. Normally, I do it inside of my um, Facebook page, Info Bloom Health and Life Coaching, but I felt like this was something that somebody needs to hear. And so this morning, I am about to jump out of the car. I am at the Medical Center of Delaware. Well, and now it's called Christiana Care. And this is, I've been invited to do medical grand rounds here at Christiana Care Health System in Delaware. And the message today is what you're going through is a setup for the full circle moment to happen. Okay, what you're going through right now is a setup for the full circle moment. And in order to get to the full circle moment, you cannot stop. Okay, so this is an accountability mini mastermind that I'm doing that we kicked off. Today is day 3. Okay, so the reason why this is important, first of all, this is it's a big deal, okay, to be invited for grand rounds, okay? And as I'm thinking about it, I'm not coming talking about medicine, okay? What I'm coming talking about is the role of health and life coaching in medicine. My topic is called Coaching the Coach, examining the missing link in clinical medicine. Okay. So that in itself is also huge. But then there's something else. And is it okay if I pull back the curtain a little bit? I'm going to get uh, you know, more vulnerable here. If that's okay. If that's okay, give me some thumbs up. Okay. Um, I have not been back to my residency program since 1998. That's when I graduated. And I remember sharing when my parents were killed in a car accident. And at the funeral, I gave words representing the family. And I remember something major happened. I was in an ICU rotation. You know, residency is hard. Okay, life is hard. If you say if your life is if there's some hardness in it, somebody put hard. Okay, but residency was really hard. You're up late, up early, lots of stress, lots of pressure, lots of, you have people's lives in your hands. And after being on call every third night, getting into the hospital 4 a.m., all of the things, I had spoken to my mother one night, and she could hear in my voice that I was getting tired, that I even maybe even I don't know if I said it out loud, but I was like, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe medicine isn't for me. I was doubting myself. I was doubting my persistence. I was doubting my resiliency. I was doubting whether this was the path that I should be on. And as I got off the phone with her that night, I felt somewhat, I don't know if I felt defeated, but it was, how when something doesn't go the way you need it to go, it's not just defeat. It's a long standing, it's something different. It's kind of like you can be depressed, but there's something called dysthymia, which is when it's not so much an up and down cycle. It's like there's a baseline level of depression. Okay. Anyway, so that's your clinical moment for the day. However, the thing that happened, so I get up early. I was getting up at 3 a.m., getting into the hospital at 4 a.m., rounding on the patients, making sure that I, dotted every T and dotted every I, crossed every T, okay, and all the other letters of the alphabet. And later on that morning, I got a page, because that's back in the day we had pagers, and I got a page, and I was called to come to my program director's office. Her name was Dr. Collier. And when I get there, I walked through the door, and you would never believe what happened, what I saw. I saw my mother sitting in her office. She had driven the 2 hours to come to find out what was happening. She came to make sure I was okay. She came all the way. She came to make sure I didn't quit. She didn't come to my house, okay? She came to the residency program director's office, okay? With no appointment, but with a mission to make sure I didn't quit. And so my message to you today is don't quit. Don't doubt. Don't stop. If that is your mission, okay? If it was something that was a whim, okay, sure, change your mind. It's fine. Go do something else. It's good, okay? But that thing that has been on your heart, the thing that you took out a loan for, that thing that you have said, you know what, I'm going to do this no matter what, okay? It's going to get hard. You may, I call the way that I coach, I call this area the middle passage. Okay. When you jump out and do something, and then you get out there, and then all of a sudden you're by yourself, all of a sudden it's deep. All of a sudden it's cold. All of a sudden the muscles are hurting. All of a sudden the money gets short. All of a sudden all the things happen, okay? And you feel like you want to start backpedaling. It feels like you want to turn around and go back the other way. It sounds like you just want to drown, okay? It sounds like you want to stop. Sounds like you want to get on the rescue boat, okay? But you have a mission. You have a path. You have a goal that is not behind you, but it's in front of you, okay? So as I need to jump out this car, they're waiting for me, but the message today for day 3 of the accountability challenge is don't quit. Okay? If you need to keep this going, jump over to Info Bloom Health and Life Coaching Facebook group. If you need accountability in your life, if you need a coach, contact me, okay, drmarcia.com, because I am not going to allow you to quit. I'm channeling my mother, okay, because she was about not quitting, okay? Not quitting. You do not quit. All right? So go ahead, handle your business. If you need to do a reassessment, do the thing, okay? But I got to go, okay? I'll see you tomorrow over in my Facebook group, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.